Okay, so here is solving the equation if it's in an interval. So we're going to do 0 to 2 pi. If it gives it to you 0 to 2 pi, your answer should be in radians. If it gave it to us 0 to 360, we could do this in degrees. So this one we're going to do radians. So our first step is to actually solve for cosine. So we're going to add square root 3. So 2 cosine 4 theta equals square root 3 divided by 2. Cosine of 4 theta equals square root 3 over 2. So we're going to grab our unit circle. Cosine is square root 3 over 2 at pi 6. So 4 theta equals pi 6 plus 2 pi n. That would give us the infinite number of solutions. We have to set it up this way first because we know that instead of completing it in 2 pi, we're actually going to be completing this multiple times within that range of 0 to 2 pi. Okay, our second one is going to be another spot where cosine is positive, so all are positive, sine is positive, tangent is positive, cosine is positive. So we're going to be at 11 pi 6. So 4 theta equals 11 pi 6 plus 2 pi n. Okay? So what we need to do is get theta by itself. So timesing by a fourth, or dividing by 4, same thing. So I would get, let's see, theta equals pi 24ths plus, that would be 2 over 4, so that'd be pi halves n. This one would give me 11 pi 24ths plus pi halves n. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to find all of them based off of this formula or equation in order to get all of them between 0 and 2 pi. I would expect there to be 8 solutions because this is changing our period by a fourth. Okay, so I'm just going to do that down here. So I'm going to start, I'm going to put down my answers up here. Oh, you can't see that. So I'm going to put my answers right here. Theta equals pi 24ths. I know that one is my first answer. Okay, to find my next one, I'm going to take pi 24ths and I'm going to add pi halves. But I need to have a common denominator. So instead of pi halves, I'm going to do 12 pi 24ths. 12 pi 24ths, because 12 24ths, that's a half right there. So then my next answer is 13 pi 24ths. So 13 pi 24ths. Okay, and then I'm going to add 12 pi 24ths again. So I should get 25 pi 24ths. So 25 pi 24ths. Okay, then I'm going to add 12 pi again. So 5, 6, 7, 37 pi 24ths. 37 pi 24ths. Okay, at what point do I stop adding my 12 pi 24ths? Well, my range is between 0 and 2 pi. So I have to between 0 and 2 pi in terms of 24 is 48 pi 24ths. Okay, so my range is between 0 and 48 pi 24ths. So if I add 12 pi more, am I going to be outside the range? Yeah, right? I'll be out. So that would be 49. I'm just barely out of that range. So I'm going to stop here at 37 pi 24ths. That takes care of our first answer of the pi 6. Okay, so I'm going to go to my next one. So my next answer is actually going to be 11 pi 24ths because we're now dealing with this one and that's my beginning point. So I'm going to take 11 pi 24ths and I'm going to add 12 pi 24ths because we're still adding pi halves right here. So that's going to give me 20 3 pi 24ths, and that's not already up there, so 23 pi 24ths. Okay, add 12 pi 24ths, 35 pi 24ths, so 35 pi 24ths. Okay, and then we're going to add again 12 pi 24ths. Okay, so 47 pi 24ths, and 48 pi, remember, is how far we could go. We're at 47, that should be my last one, so 47 pi 24ths. So I've got my answers, got a little squished right there. And if you notice, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, normally I would have 2. This is 4 times theta, so I have 8. Okay, that was number 6. This next one is not on your assignment, but you do have a tangent one that's very similar. So I just want to do one of these. So we're going to go square root of 3 tangent 3x plus 1 equals 0. So square root of 3 tangent of 3x equals negative 1. Divide. So tangent of 3x equals negative 1 over square root 3. So tangent of 3x, after we rationalize that, times it by square root 3 over 3, we get negative square root 3 over 3. Okay, on the unit circle, we know tangent is sine over cosine. So 1/2 divided by square root 3 over 2 would give me square root 3 over 3. Okay, so all of these reference angles of 30 degrees are going to be my square root 3 over 3. I need negative. All students take calculus. So tangent is positive in these two quadrants, so it's these two that I'm going to focus on. So on this one, it's negative 11 11 pi 6, and this one is 5 pi 6. And if you remember, nice thing about these is they're always 180 degrees between each other, because the period of tangent is 180 degrees, or pi. So I actually don't need to worry about this one. It will take care of itself. I just need to focus on our first one, which is 5 pi 6. So 3x equals 5 pi 6 plus pi n. This plus pi n is going to get me to my 11 pi 6. Okay, so I've covered all of them on a unit circle 0 to 2 pi in this one equation. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to third it to get x by itself. So 5 pi 18ths plus pi thirds n. So my answer for x, my first one is 5 pi 18ths. I need to find my next one. So I'm going to take 5 pi 18ths and I'm going to add pi third. Common denominator tells me that that is going to be 6 pi 18ths, because of that 18, 3 times 6 is 18. So that's 11 pi 18ths. So there's my next one, 11 pi 18ths. Add 6 pi 18ths, and that is going to give me 17 pi 18ths. Okay, before I keep going, I just want to do a quick how far should I go. My interval is between 0 and 2 pi, but I'm dealing with 18ths. So my interval is 0 to, let's see, 18 doubled, I should know that, is 36. So we're going to go to 36 pi 18ths, because that's the same thing as 2 pi. So far I'm here at 17. I'm going to keep going. So plus 6 pi 18ths. So that's going to give me 23 pi 18ths. I'm going to take 23 pi 18ths. add 6 pi 18ths. So 29 pi 18ths plus 6 pi 18ths. So 35 pi 18ths. Did I add that one? Nope, I did not. 29 pi 18ths and 35 pi 18ths. Okay. If I add any more, I'm going to go over my 36 limit. We had 3 times as many solutions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because normally between 0 and 2 pi we would have 2 solutions. So those are my 6 solutions. Okay, on the next video we're just going to look at how to solve these using our graphing calculator, which you'll need to know how to do for problems 11 through 15. So watch it.